Hi, everybody. All right, so you might remember a year or so back of the Arizona Freeway shooter. Well, the guy they have in custody is said to be released very soon. Man charged in the freeway shootings at Rattle, Phoenix last year was released from jail Tuesday amid questions about the evidence that authorities say links him to the crimes. So I want, next time I ever get in trouble, I want this guy's lawyer. MSN, so you know it's good. Leslie Merritt Jr. came after a judge reduced his bond to 0 and said he can return home under electronic monitoring. Aww. He's ready to go home and see his kids, he said. Moments after walking out of the jail. Aww, isn't that cute? So, I want this guy's lawyer. Because if this happened in Michigan, he'd still be in prison. You see, well, if they basically try to con somebody into saying they did it when they didn't, and there's no evidence, well, you gotta release him. Release OJ already. He didn't do it. Oh wait, no, he probably did. Release the Boston guy, yeah, and the Trenchcoat Mafia gang that did Columbine. Yeah, release those guys too. Honestly, folks, if I was in charge, these guys would have already been out of prison. Honestly, they would have. Here's my basic theory, folks. You go in, you say your Hail Marys, you get your year or 2, 3 in, and you get your ass on the outside. Get a job and do that. Get your degrees that you're promised, all the other stuff. And then basically you're singing hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. And if the people don't like it, then fine. Because the justice isn't necessarily for the person going to prison. It's not even for the people that are hurt in a situation. It's for everything involved. And my understanding of the situation is that they're trying to get all these big cases settled so they can implement what I've heard to be a I haven't heard the entire situation, but 2 of my cop buddies said there's a situation they're working on where your offense is based on the age of the person being offended, being the months or the years and such, and or basically a 2-year standard for any situation. And basically they said there's a lot of people pushing for that, and despite if they ever get it, it'll make these guys that are going away for 5 and 10 years, walk out in 16 months. You kill somebody in a bar fight. Well, shit, you're in a bar. You're supposed to know what the hell happens in a bar. That's negligence right there on the person's part for walking in the door. Well, that's 6 months off right there because you were in a bar and the other person was in a bar. You didn't walk up to him and shank him in the street. So that's, there. They should have assumed reasonable negligence, and all this other stuff basically plays into these cases. And I know this is supposed to be a freeway shooter suspect, but they're trying to work in all these different parameters here, especially now that they have the FAST system and everything else worked out. And now they're working on it where, from what I've heard, they can get these guys processed, get them in and out, bada bing, bada boom, to where the Tarsero brother guy should be on parole in about, a couple years. Okay, granted, he probably won't be. He'll end up like the Reagan guy, but except for he'll be out in his probably mid-40s rather than his 60s like the Reagan guy, because that's just ridiculous. I would have released that guy 5-10 years after it happened. If somebody wants to get him after that, it's up to God to protect him, not the law enforcement or any of these other people. But this Arizona freeway shooter suspect looks like he's getting out, and he's already been out supposedly on Tuesday, I think, of last week. So God bless him. God bless his lawyer. God bless the judge for recognizing the situation. God bless the United States of America